Ich bin immer für dich da. Muss unbedingt ich gehen. Da ist er wieder. Da ist er wieder, der Freche. Okay, das haben die aber ganz schön entschärft. Okay. Dan Hang, Begleitermission, let's go. Guck mal, wir haben jetzt nicht mal für die in Genshin zu sagen eine Achonten-Quest eine halbe Stunde gebraucht. Das ist ja wohl echt akzeptabel. Wieso sieht er jetzt schon wieder so aus? Vorhin sah er doch noch anders aus.
If I may be so bold as to make a humble request.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be? I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you. Please take your leave.
He is a close friend. I've invited him along to bear witness. Please, treat him as you would me. Now, what was your request?
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu. Bailu is simple and innocent, incapable of ill intent. It's natural for a servant to care for her master and share in her worries. Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the Preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Lawfu's High Elder succession whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, but if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, I can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this poor child. Such a major matter as this is naturally up to the Preceptor Elders. Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others.
I understand your concern.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan
Aber war das dann
whether
vorhin
you choose to meet Miss
einfach
Bailu
nur
or
ein
go with me to see the Preceptor Elders,
ein
I will be
Fehler,
waiting for you by the ferry leading to
dass der so
Skeleton
aussah, wie er
Forest.
halt aussah?
I haven't even
Oder
set eyes
verwandelt
on
er sich?
Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her. You've been spending too much time with March. You know that I'm a descendant of the Lawfu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder passed and
Und dann fängt Erdfeind Blade, wie von einem unheimlichen Schatten verfolgt.
Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make
Einfach
amends,
so geil, dass die das
I
noch
want to repair the
einfach
Ambrosial
dabei
Arbor
schreiben,
seal
wer gemeint ist.
and visit the High Elder. The start skiff is ready. Let's go.
So. Der Drache kehrt heim.
I came up from Starskiff.
I
Did your
don't
extractor
believe in
cleaned or
ghosts.
your stars?
The rumors are true. You really are back. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a videoterer too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the great sinner has returned to the Lafu.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place immediately.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Ja, wir streamen jetzt noch bis
What does the
halb
Alchemy
7.
Commission
Dann gehe ich mit dem
want
Hund.
Return to being a
Und dann geht es
nameless.
erstmal weiter mit Arbeiten.
Stay out of the High Elder's
Und
succession.
dann mache ich mir auch einen Kaffee.
The lawful Videoterer have finally recovered from Don Feng's grievous sins, and were blessed with a compassionate and caring High Elder in Bailu. None of this was easy. Your return has stirred up resentment and ambition among the preceptors, and threatens our situation.
Look no further.
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Lafu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
Okay.
Excuse me, are you two on your way to the...
So, wir haben jetzt aber nur ein Gebiet, was neu war, ne? Es gibt auch tatsächlich nicht mehr, ne? Es ist nur diese Aurumallee.
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around Lunar.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting.
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. Our paths have merely crossed. But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from... Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Videoterer will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Don Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission that trained the Dragon Lady.
The Dragon Lady.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem...
Da sagt er nichts.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. Why don't I help you to fathom their intent then? These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Bailu was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless you were to commit a terrible sin, the Preceptors should have no right whatsoever to choose again. The Healer Lady has draconic features, and scarcely believable therapeutic abilities. Some regard this as evidence that she is the High Elder. But the Preceptors are fixated on strength, now that Don Feng's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of luminescent depths. Those longing to keep the traditional... After Don Feng's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. They demonstrated a true devotion. These folks aren't the type to just let it go. It is an internal affair of the Videoterers. As long as it does not disturb the peace aboard the Lafu, nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bailu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Lafu, It's getting late. You are headed to repair the Arbor's seal at Scale Gorge Waterscape and visit the High Elder, no?
Master Dan Heng, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places of the Videodora.
Wait. Master Dan Heng's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity, and even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past.
Dann gibt's halt auch Maul.
Die, Donfeng.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
You say Donfeng was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder? As I expected, Donfeng.
Grace.
Okay.
Thank you.
They came for me.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Dan Heng.
Should I ever want to meet the
I understand. Please alight your...
It could be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
Okay, let's go. Okay, dann Heng muss dabei sein. Das ist ja unser Carry, ne? Dann kommt Bailu natürlich dazu. So. Wenn er eh dabei sein muss, warum machen die den nicht gesetzt im Team?
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages. Hello there. Long time no see. What are you doing here?
We were met by an assassin on the way over, miss.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bailu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea in Scale Gorge Waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Plötzlich ist er mega
Miss
gut
Bailu,
drauf.
please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Donfeng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail? If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu.
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these.
So sieht's aus. Okay.
Wow, what a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Danfeng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder's succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragonheart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Danfeng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else. And
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, and see if I can help recall our memories. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
what's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Water of the ancient sea, upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots!
This feeling.
That's it. You did it! This alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge, and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun! Danheng, teach me another trick. Let's see if I can remember.
Wait. You! Protect Bailu!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here!
Jetzt zeigt aufs Maul.
Getting hurt with me around.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Show no mercy.
Finde ich auch. Der Kampfstil von ihm ist ziemlich cool.
managed to appear right next to us without a sound.
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smokescreen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would they want to We don't know how many there are.
Look at that shadow. Could it be?
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in...
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Don Feng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent? The proud son of the Videodora, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have fallen. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum. Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof?
I heard that Don Feng craved the powers of our dragon ancestor long the and so the hero of the Xianzhou Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated.
Impossible. I still live!
I don't like this mirage echo. He thought that the Videodora was superior to other races, and that he was superior to us. I guess Don Feng probably never told them the secret.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, let's look for mirage echoes and send out.
Okay. Okay, ich soll gar nicht kämpfen.
Miss Bailu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't wait. I remember that voice. That's
Reborn. More excuses. Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold and lonely as you ever were. Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Don Feng.
Oh, wait! No! You were just...
Master Don Feng, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the The Videodora performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this
Don Feng.
Master Don Feng, your changes to the Transmutation Arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Videodora. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was! To unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon, the Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent.
What does she mean?
The Transmutation Arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation. And let's go.
Let's go.
There it is. Who goes there?
Ah, doch, ich kann da lang, oder? Oh.
It's you, Master Dongfeng. You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining the Cloud Knights.
This Mirage Echo. He must be a Cloud Knight.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And like was told, the doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades haven't. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use Cloudian magic to heal our wounds.
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to miss.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the Lawfu. You are unworthy. Hand it over.
Danhong, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elf?
Before any of this transpires, you have enough.
Der war close.
Miss Bailu, are you okay?
Yuan Li!
It's me, Miss Bailu. I'm so sorry. I refuse to request. The Preceptors are very fearful of you, Miss Bailu. They asked every maid to... After a while, I felt that the Preceptors were asking this not...
Yuan Li, don't worry.
Good. Then I needn't worry.
Yes. Let's keep going.
Das war gemein. Aus der Cutscene raus.
Careful. They're
Direkt
waiting for us to
Überfall.
get close enough to reveal our weak spots. Break! Oh, Grace. World-cleansing dragon.
What's in your prescription?
Stand still. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time to say goodbye.
Rise!
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Die ist so klein.
Luckily, I had Danhong and him to protect me all the way.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless. Storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods.
Assassins. None of us mentioned that the danger.
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
Oh, verraten.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Danhong. But the ones we met in the...
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened.
So, did the
That was my idea alone. How could from my perspective, the Vidyadhara requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed. Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Alter, wie die aber einfach auch alle Hinterfotze sind.
Heaven's Surge. Break!
You don't look so good. Vitamin!
Do not fret.
Hit!
I sense it awaken dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Also ist jetzt echt schon viel her, oder? Also viele verraten hier irgendwen.
I'm on guard. Hit!
The strength.
Land.
I sense a storm.
You bully!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! I'm on that.
The time to shoot.
Am I too late?
General! Did you bring reinforcements?
Reinforcements?
Da kommt einfach Ching um die Ecke. Um die Ecke.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! Awaken dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Ich hätte ja wirklich oft dann hängen gepult, ne? Aber ja, ist halt blöd.
Let me tend your wounds. Vitamin!
Lance at the ready. Hit!
Heaven's Surge. Break!
You bully!
Follow my charge.
I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
A foregone conclusion.
Lance at that.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Need a doctor? Stay off!
Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
I'm on guard.
A miracle.
There's no time to lose.
Lance at the ready.
Immortality means forever.
Show no mercy.
Easy.
Did the Preceptors truly... They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys...
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the cloud...
Too late, Jinyu.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. A false dragon who failed to... And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady,
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with...
Very well.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of cloud hymn, as well as various life skills. Dunhung, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the...
As far back as I can remember, I've had the preceptors and alchemy commission healers telling me what to do. Kehrt, you know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe, Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would...
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with cloud hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the eternal roots.
In that case, Dunfeng...
Perhaps.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other...
Herausforderung bestanden.
Now that the seal is repaired,
are you planning on staying on the Lawfu? The banishment decree has been revoked.
as a nameless...
That is a pity.
Okay, der Drache kehrt heim. Dann war's das erstmal. Ich würde sagen, danke für den Stream. Danke fürs Mitmachen. Und es geht auf jeden Fall in der nächsten Folge weiter. Und ich denke, morgen früh wird es dann nochmal einen Stream geben mit Honkai Star Rail. Habt einen wunderschönen Mittwoch und bis zum nächsten Video. Haut rein. Ciao, ciao.